Understand, family, your energy is constantly being influenced. Your energy is constantly shifting and flowing and adapting to the energy around it. And everything is energy. So your energy is constantly flowing and adapting to the people you're around, being influenced by the people you're around, being influenced by the things that you're listening to, the things that you're seeing, the things that you're hearing, everything. So remember, when you find something that is a healthy way that benefits you, that makes you feel good, right? I used to make this mistake all the time. For example, when I first started doing certain practices, let me just say breath work, right? Or, let me keep it more relatable, because I know meditation is a little more popular than breathwork. So even when I first started doing meditation, I remember I first started doing it and it made me feel so peaceful, so calm, more self-aware, more present, was just ultimately just made me feel better. And then I started doing it less and less because you feel good now, right? Sometimes we do certain things for a better outcome, a better result, to experience life better. Then when you actually start to get that benefit, you start to slow down. You start to stop doing it. When you work out, I remember when I first started being really consistent in calisthenics, and I was just being really consistent overall in a lot of the things I was doing. And I felt internally like the best version of myself. I felt very confident in who I was. I just started to feel better about myself. And because you feel better about yourself, you start to see less value in the things that make you feel better about yourself, make you have a better vibration, a higher vibration, and you start to slack. But guess what's going to happen when you start to do that? Especially when you haven't been doing it long enough, right? Because of course you could get to, when it comes to spiritual practices at least, of course when you like meditate, do yoga and things of that nature, you could get to a certain consciousness level. Because this is the thing, when your consciousness grows, it never really fully goes back. You'll get to a level where it lasts longer, right? Or you don't have to do as much of the work. But people, especially when you're doing something for the first time or you're new to it, that initial beginning, you're going to get a huge kick in the beginning. Just like when a person first starts working out really the right way consistently, that's like the biggest boost of growth they get in their muscles in the beginning. And then it starts to become routine, regular, whatever to you. You start to slack, boom, you start losing muscle again. Boom, you start losing that sense of inner peace again. Because you have to realize the things that are worth having don't come easy. And especially when it comes to something like your mental or your spirit or your soul, your energy, your vibration, there's too many things in the system, in the world, in this era of life. There are too many things that drain you, that take away. So you might not feel it immediately, but as soon as you stop doing the things that just made you better, you will start to fall backwards